Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. So today I have some markers to show you, which were kindly gifted to me by Parkoo. I think that's how you say it. So let's have a look. Now they've sent me the 12 pack of dual tip brush markers. So I'm going to be testing these out today and seeing what they're like. So I'm going to get my sketchbook, get to a fresh page. In fact, I might actually just turn one more and put a piece of paper underneath just in case it bleeds through. There we go. Okay, so how do we open this? Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pour this out. So let's pick a random one to show you. There we go. So we have a broad tip, which I usually call chisel nib. And then we have the brush nib. Oh, look at that. That looks super cool. Right, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to swatch all the colours and write it down so we know, and then we'll think about something to make with these. So, oh, that feels really nice. It's quite a lot like the Ohuhu markers. Let's try that chisel. Now I want to see if it goes through onto the other side, so I'm just going to flip this over. Yeah, it goes through. I mean, that's to be expected with alcohol markers. But that's fine. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to swatch these and then I'll get back to you once I've done that. Okay, so just while I swatch out these colours, I'm just going to give you a little bit of information about the company. So Parkoo have been engaged in designing and producing varieties of products in line with what our customers actually need, whether erasable pens, ballpoint pens or art supplies. We all design and produce them in a most appropriate way in order to provide the best quality products for our customers. Parkoo have professional designers who are devoted to designing pen body and shape to make them more ergonomic on the use. They will feel much more comfortable when you write or draw with their products. So Parkoo have their own factories, which means that they have their own independent, perfect and strict quality inspection system. They produce products under strict quality control and have won great praise from customers in the past few years. They offer quality products with reasonable price, which will benefit customers a lot, and they are striving to provide top quality products with the best price. They have a group of fans and followers who will and would like to share products on their social media accounts or with their family and friends, and they pay much attention to questions and suggestions from customers because they will always be a driving force for our better growth and will play an important role in making some important decisions in product development and design. Okay, so here are all the colours swatched. My first impressions are they're pretty cool. Obviously they did bleed onto the back, but again that's probably down to the paper. A lot of alcohol markers do bleed through. But yes, I am very excited. So I think what we're going to do now is do some drawings, and I'll give you a rundown of the company, about them, the prices, and yeah, my overall opinion, I guess. Okay, so I need my pencil. Now, I kind of really want to draw some mushrooms. I'm really into drawing them at the moment. I thought we could make some really cool looking mushrooms. They didn't provide me with a colourless blender in this set, so I really want to get one and see if they blend together, if that makes sense, and what they're like layered. I'm going to start with a simple mushroom and we're going to see if we can get some really cool shading with these. I think we're going to go for the blue shroom, really nice blue looking shroom, and obviously I'm going to use my uni pin to fine line it, go over it, see if we can do a really nice illustration with these markers. Would have been nice to have a grey in this set, just like that. So now I'm going to get my rubber, which I probably should have got before. I'm just going to lightly go over it. Right, so we're going to start with the Ultramarine, which is going to go on this side. And I want to see if it blends into the baby blue, so test that in a second. Probably should have put some paper on the other side, but that's okay. Let's see if we can blend these out. Doing something. I will go over them white dots in a second. I just want to really test, see if it blends. Got a little bit of a blend. You can see it on camera. You can see it a little bit. I'm going to use the colourless blender to see if I can get it in a paler on this side. Now they do bleed out a little bit, and obviously you can see it goes onto the lid. I think this happens with all alcohol markers because it's happened with my Ohuhus as well, but that's probably just me being not great. As you can see, it's all inside the lid. That is pretty good. See what they're like layered. If we can get it darker down here. If we zoom in, can you see how it's run over the edge? Like here. Yeah, it tends to run over the edge, but it's not a big issue because I don't think I can get this to be a grey colour. Just do that and then see if we can go over it with the... That sort of made a grey, didn't it? Obviously you might not have this colourless blender. I'm gonna see if they do one. We'll just line this and then we'll do some more with different colours. Okay, I want to see if we can get a red colour. So, I know it didn't provide us with one, but I want to see if we can get that orange really dark. Get us a nice red shroom over here. Because I think we might be able to. I've just noticed one thing as I've done that. So, I think something that would be nice is if you could put the lid on, like for them to connect to there. Because when I take my lids off, I tend to lose them if they don't go on the back. So yeah, that's probably one thing that would be cool, if they would stick on the back. Oh, and you can see it's gone through, look. Hey, that's fine. I want to see if we can get red from layering this up. I absolutely love the brush nib on here. It's absolutely awesome. Does that look red? Or does it still look orange? Okay, so I did leave it a while and it did bleed through, and if we check on the back, it went straight through like this and even onto there. So yeah, I probably wouldn't recommend using these markers in your sketchbook because it goes straight through. I think the only sketchbooks that I've heard of that are really good for alcohol-based markers are the render sketchbooks. They're pretty expensive. I heard about them through Rodgon, the artist. I'm not sure if any of you have heard of him, but he's really, really good. But yes, I wouldn't recommend using these in your sketchbook. On a separate piece of marker paper, that would be cool. Okay, so I think now I want to do the frog, and we'll put the frog probably here, if I can remember how to draw a frog. I want to try and do this without reference. Round body, like this, and then these are its eyes. Rub it out a bit. I think my favourite colour from this set is the yellow green, which is this one. It's definitely my favourite. I've also noticed that they dry a lot lighter than when you first put them down. which is pretty cool, because then that gives you a chance to layer more colours. You might actually just, and then we'll go around it with. Yes, I am very much enjoying testing these markers out so far. I think they'd be really good for beginners or beginner artists. Well, I'm pretty sure everyone can use them, but it'd be a really cool beginner set because they're not too expensive. I actually want to test alongside here whether they blend together with these greens. Okay, so let's have a look. You can see that it does blend. You have about 1, 2, 3, 4 colours there. I'll just make that clear so you can see. You probably can see, but you have this one, this one, this one, and this one. Do you see them? But I wouldn't say it's the smoothest blend, going from the light green to the dark green, but yeah, it pretty much works, which is good because you can get more colours out of the 12 colour set, if that makes sense. Okay, so I'm just going to go into time lapse now of me filling in the spread whilst I give you some information on these markers and some of the products that they sell. Now, just a disclaimer, Parkoo haven't paid me to say anything about these products. They just kindly sent me the markers to try out and share with you, so all opinions are my own. Now this set here is the only brush marker set that is available. They come in a pack of 12 colours and they retail for the price of £14.42, but they are on sale at the moment for £9.37. I'll leave a link to their website and a link to the markers below if you'd like easy access to them. If you peeps aren't a fan of the brush nib, they also do a dual tip markers with bullet and chisel nib, and those packs are in a set of 80, and they also do a 48 colour set including the blender, which I presume is the same as the colourless blender, which is great for getting more tones of colours. I just want to say thank you again, Parkoo, for sending these markers. I had an absolute blast trying them out, and I would love to see a wider range set of the brush marker edition because they're my favourite. But yes, thank you again. Okay, so here's the finished spread using the Parkoo markers. My overall opinion is they're great, they're awesome, and if you're looking for some different markers to use than the ones that you're already using, I'd highly recommend these. I think they're absolutely brilliant, especially the brush nib. That's definitely my favourite part to these. And yeah, if you did enjoy this video, please leave a like, comment below what you think, share with your friends and subscribe for more, and I'll see you next time with another video. Okay, bye.